everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to make some banana bread, and what you need is some milk, some flour, some sugar, 3 bananas, some baking powder, some baking vanilla, and then 5 tablespoons of butter, and then some eggs. Alright, and then we need to measure out 2 cups of flour. And with me, I'm using whole wheat flour. And it should look like that. And we're going to put that in. Alright, and then I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of sugar. And then if you want to sweeten it up, you can add a little bit more sugar. But the recipe says to add 1.5 cups of sugar, but I'm going to cut out the sugar content a little bit. And then I'm going to only add a 1/2 cup of sugar. And then I'm only adding in a 1/2 cup of sugar because these bananas have natural sugars that also sweeten up the bread too. Alright, and then we need to measure out the baking powder next. Alright, and then with the baking powder, we need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Right, and then we're going to mix that together. And with mixing stuff up, you want it to be as mixed up as good as you can get it. Alright, and then once it's mixed up, it should look something like this. Alright, and then we need to add 1/3 cup of this milk. And you can use any type of milk you want. Yeah, that's close enough. And it should look like that. Alright, and then we need 3 eggs. And the trick to getting these eggs open is by cracking them on the side like this. So there's a little bit of a crack there. And we take it and split open like that. And after that, we need to melt the 5 tablespoons of butter and then put that in there. Alright, and then after the butter is melted, we're going to add that. And then we are also going to add some baking vanilla. And then we need 1 teaspoon of this vanilla. And then if you guys want to, you can even add some banana flavoring too, but you don't have to. Alright, and then we're going to mix it up, but you can use a spoon if you want, or if you want, you can use an electrical mixer. And once again, with mixing stuff up, you want it to be as mixed up as good as you can get it. And once these ingredients are mixed up, it should look something like this. And then, like, the type of flour that you use will affect the texture and how it turns out. Alright, and for this part, we are going to mash up the bananas by taking a fork and then going like this. And then we're going to put it into the mixer. Okay. Right. I don't want to zoom in. Then we're going to pour these and like that, and we're going to do that for the rest of the bananas. And then with the bananas, you can use the amount that you want to use. And once the dough is all mixed together, it should look something like that. And then with this step, we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, and then we need some bread loaf pans, which look something like this. Alright, and then we're going to take some cooking spray, and we're going to spray the pan. And then with the flour, it's going to rise when it bakes in the oven. So I recommend giving it a little bit of cushion for it to rise. But I wouldn't recommend filling the patty pans any more than halfway full. And then make it a little spoon. And then level this out. Right. And after the bread is in the pan, it should look something like this. And then we're going to bake that in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes, or until a fork that gets poking in there comes out clean. After the bread is done baking in the oven, it should look something like this.